Hey everybody, welcome and welcome back to my channel. How are y'all doing? How was your weekend? Today I'm recording this before I have to go to work at 3. Y'all, I'm just getting started. Y'all, today I truly had a moment. 3. Oh, we complete this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, 5, 6. I'm sorry, we have $60, y'all. I'm just trying to rush and not taking my time on anything, y'all. But I don't even know what I was saying. I was just, running into this 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Hold on. Ding. Y'all, I'm supposed to be, hold on. Let me get it together. Get yourself together, LaShonda. But let me start over. Welcome back to my channel. How is everyone? How was your week last week? How is your weekend going so far? Like I said, I have to work today. I'm doing 3 to 11. This is a Sunday. I'm pre-recording. Tomorrow will be Monday. I'm also doing 3 to 11 as well. But y'all, like I was saying, I really had a moment today where I was just feeling down. And 3, let's just do 4. Feeling down and trying not to be depressed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just worried about my situation, hoping things will go well. And I had a spiritual friend call and we talked on the phone. He was telling me his situation and he prayed for me. And then eventually, I did feel better. Thank the Lord. 6, let's just do 5 and 2 for 7. So I am feeling better. I'm confident that God will work it out. No matter what, He is good. But enough of that. I don't want to sit here and be depressed. I ain't even tell y'all who these are by. This is from Simply Tea Plans. Hold on. Each of these are $3, y'all. I printed this with my printer this time, and the ink doesn't print it as deeply as getting it done at Staples. How many am I doing? 3 sets. Let's do pink. So that's $9. 1, 2, 3, $9. So it's not as vibrant as when I get it done at Staples. And I happen to have some ink, and I took some card stock from work. Let me tell you who these other challenges are by. But anyways, so I did, this was from Everything Kendra on YouTube. What's the other one I did? That was another one from Everything Kendra. She had these are freebie on her Ko-Fi. That other challenge from Simply Tea is on her Ko-Fi as well. But y'all, I substituted Friday. Let me tell y'all, it was pre-K 2, so $4. So yeah, when you have pre-K, there's an assistant in. So when I got there before she did, so I'm looking at this lesson plan. I'm like, great. I'm like, she sure want me to do a lot. But when the lady get here, she was talking to me about it. Another one from Everything Kendra. Let's roll and see how much we're gonna do. $2. And so I get there and she's like, yeah, we're not gonna do any of that. We're not gonna do any of that. I'm like, okay, I'm just here as a substitute. I'm here to follow your lead. She's like, nah, I'm not gonna be working hard. She's like, she's been going these past 3 days. Well, it would have been the 3rd day of her being gone 4. Okay, this one's from Teacher Mom Budget, just completed because I can't do 4. I can only do 3. And yeah, she was like, yeah, we're not doing none of that. We're not gonna be doing all of that. 1, 2, 3. I'm not working hard today. She, assistant saying that she, the teacher has so much that she wants done while she's on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Dang, yeah, and she was basically like, no, we're not going to be doing all of that, we gonna, do, some stuff, but, basically not all of that. And so, yeah, she was like, these kids, they barely know anything, and she wanted us to do that. So 7 was completed. So, we did the morning meeting, and in the morning meeting, they have this little routine. They're just like, what's the day of the week? I have to roll an 8-sided die this time. I should have been there. We're gonna do 7. And so she's asking the kids what the day of the week is, and they're saying fall. Y'all, she's like, no, what's the day of the week? And they kept saying fall. One little boy, she told him not to answer because he always answers, I guess, and he knows what the answer is. So she's telling him, not to answer. One, so that's $3. And so, y'all, I'm like, these little kids, y'all, they steady saying fall is the day of the week. So she reads off the day of the week, and then she asks them again, what's the day of the week? And they're still saying fall. One day it's in November. And then I think she asked them what the month was. I can't remember if she went and showed the month, because I know at one point on the screen, I forgot what you call a board. They follow along on the board. This is from CBA Mom Saves. Freebie on her profile. Let's see how much we're going to do. I just roll a 6-sided die to get these amounts, 5. So the board, I think it said it was November 2025, and she was asking them, I think she said, what's the month? And they're like, 45. And she was like, see that? These kids don't even know that she wants to do all of that. And I get it, I know they're in pre-K, but she's, trying to, the teacher, she should be teaching them. Listen, I know in the other pre-K classes, I got there near the end of the year, so I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know how long it takes for them to learn anything, because we are in school started in August and this is November, so I only did $1. So that was that. And it was one of the other teachers' birthday in pre-K, and they had a little surprise for her in the cafeteria. Y'all, I got me a piece of cake, $2 again. And so while we were, eating the cake and the Cheetos, so she had some Cheetos and ice cream, and I already ate the, cake and ice cream, and we was getting there, and I finally got me some Cheetos, y'all. And then we had the fire alarm went off, and everybody's rushing out the door. And look, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I was trying to grab my Cheetos, because I don't know about y'all, but Cheetos are good. So I'm sitting there trying to bring my Cheetos, but I was like, I ain't seen nobody else bring it. Let me not, be greedy. Okay, let me see where I'm putting this $2 at. And number 5. So I'm like, let me not be greedy. Let me leave it. So I'm thinking I would have been able to come back. No, y'all. It was a real fire drill. Fire. I think they suspected that there was a gas leak, but I think it turned out not to be a gas leak. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we end up not, going back inside the building. We stayed outside the whole time. Were we outside? We were outside for an hour. The kids, couldn't go back in and get their stuff, and we, essentially helped them, get those that rode the bus got on the bus, and those that rode home with their parents got home with their parents. But y'all, I was in my feelings because I didn't get to finish my doggone Cheetos, y'all. My feelings are hurt because I really wanted those Cheetos, but it's okay. It is a-okay that I did not get my Cheetos, y'all. But yeah, so that was my day substitute. Oh yeah, also she was telling me about this little boy. He's autistic, not was autistic. He is not autistic and non-verbal, and she was like, she don't understand, why they, bother putting him in kindergarten. I mean, not kindergarten, in the pre-K class, because it's not like he can do anything. I guess she thinks he'll be better suited for special education. And I'm like, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know, what's the proper protocol for a child, like that anyway. But yeah, so, and she was like, during that time, he not going to go to sleep. He's going to make noises. And sure enough, he was making noises. Now, mind you, he's nonverbal, but during that time, he making a lot of noise. I said, he doggone, this is when he make noise. He talk, and most of the time, he's just quiet. But yeah, y'all, that was my day doing pre-K. Doggone substituting in my feelings because I couldn't eat my Cheetos, y'all. I wanted them Cheetos bad. But oh, y'all, she had me some candy. Girl, she was like, hey, if you want some candy, go ahead and eat this candy. I got some candy for you. And she was like, if you want a soda, you can have a soda. Y'all, I had a good time because I really didn't have to work hard. And y'all can say what y'all want. I'm the substitute and I'm supposed to do what the substitute want. But when you a substitute and you have an assistant, the assistant takes the lead. And that's what she wanted to do. And I let her take the lead. But anyway, y'all, I'm feeling so much better. And I thank God for it. I know better days are coming. And I hope y'all believe that there's better days coming no matter what you're going through. God is here. Seek out to him. Reach out to him. All right, y'all. That is all I have. Have a wonderful day. Bye.